Manchester City won, 10-man Leeds 2, just like we all expected, Stevie Nicol.
Listen, there's a reason why we play the games, because on paper, obviously this is a home win for Manchester City, and if you look at the stats, other than the 2 goals, it should have been a home win for Man City. But listen, that's football. You know, you can have all the ball and all the shots and everything else, but if you don't make it count and the opposition defend for their lives and the goalkeeper makes saves, then these things happen. And it was something to watch. Actually, 2-1. It could have been 3. You know, the Leeds had 2 shots at goal. They scored 2 goals, but just before they got that second, Rafinha had a chance. He was one-on-one with Edison. So listen, good game to watch. But I mean, the best team lost, but that's football.
They had a lot of possession and a lot of chances in the final third, but there was a bit of quality missing in that final third today for City.
Well, it's a toss of a coin. Was it lack of quality or was it good defending? I mean, you know, you've got a wall of 9 players in front of the goalkeeper. So we're talking about 18 yards. So you've got 9 players, you've got all the Manchester City players. You've just got a box full of bodies and not a lot of space. They did well, City, when they got the equaliser. Bernardo Silva somehow found some space and put a little ball inside to Torres, who finished it off. But there wasn't a lot of space for them. Plenty of shots from distance, good shots, but nothing that Melly couldn't handle. It's tough, Mark. There's nowhere to go a lot of the time. And sometimes it's about getting a little bit of luck and a break as opposed to just always relying on quality.
You played for a very successful team in Liverpool who played and competed in most competitions right towards the end of the season. How difficult is it for Manchester City to compete and to maintain a consistency in as many competitions as they're still in?
Well, to be honest, they're kind of in end of season mode. You know, they're going for everything, and so they just want to keep at it. You know, they're not going to be sitting back thinking we're in 4 competitions and we're doing really well and we have to do this and do that. They're getting on with the job, and they also understand that things like today can happen. And the best news about today is that, guess what? They're still 14 points clear. So they'll be disappointed. You could see the disappointment on the face of the City players. And I think that tells you how focused they are. That tells you that whenever they step on the field, they want to win. They're not thinking, well, today doesn't matter, we're 14 points clear. It's all about winning. And I mean, that kind of attitude, particularly this time of the season, if you do want to win things, is the only way you can be. So Pep clearly has them focused. Yes, they lost today, a couple of mistakes, but again, this is football.
But that's some win for Leeds. They deserve the plaudits. 3 victories in a row, and they've been a breath of fresh air in the Premier League. How have they gone about doing that?
You know, coming into the Premier League, all the talk about Leeds was the physical side of their game, how they, from the first whistle to the last, are at it 100 miles an hour. And that's, listen, the organisation's there, no question, the style of play's there, but a lot of it has to do with their physical attributes, and they don't have used them well. I mean, the second goal today, you talk about, you know, Dallas, for what, 90 minutes? Probably covered every single blade of grass. He defended. He tried to get forward. He scored the first goal as well. And to have the legs after 90 minutes of defending, pretty much, to sprint forward and outpace the likes of Stones, and then finish off with a nice calm finish through the goalkeeper's legs, tells you the physical condition they're in. Now, I don't mean to sound as though they don't have ability. They do. But the truth is, the way this team plays, it does rely on good physical shape, and my goodness, we saw that today.
Let's end back with Man City. 4 potential trophies at the end of the season. I think you can safely say they've already wrapped up the league. How many do you think they'll end up with?
I don't know. I don't know. Listen,
Could they get all four?
They could win four. They could win four. Is it going to happen? Well, it's never happened ever before. That tells you how difficult it is. But you know what? Records are there to be broken, and they could do it. They could win. You know, every time. Here's the thing: every time Manchester City steps on the field, regardless of the opposition, you think they're going to win. And so, whether it's 4 competitions or 14 competitions, they're capable of winning them because they can beat anybody. And so, I'm still not going to answer your question. I don't know.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.